This is El Capo Jason Gotti. This is my first ever video blog. We're here with one of my buddies, Roger, who's a huge mixed martial arts fan. Roger, how did you become a mixed martial arts fan? What made you, get into this?
Well, it wasn't mixed martial arts per se in the beginning. I really watched a lot of movies as a kid. I loved martial art movies. Chuck Norris, Van Damme, Bruce Lee was my man.
Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's something like that.
Donatello,
I mean, the guys in those suits did some crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then I actually wanted to do it, so I got into Taekwondo. I did Taekwondo for 3 years, and then I did Jeet Kune Do for 1. During that time, I heard about the UFC, and I learned that the it was pay-per-view was like you couldn't really see it unless you bought it, which was like crazy to me, and they had like no rules, so I really wanted to see it. I think the first fight I ever saw was Ken Shamrock, Royce Gracie, and that match was crazy, and I've been a big fan ever since.
Yeah, that's when he choked him out, rear naked choke.
Yep.
I remember that. Who would you say is your favorite mixed martial arts fighter, if there's one or several?
I mean, there's a few. I mean, honestly, if we're not going by just pure talent, I mean, if I'm going by top fighter right now, I just Anderson Silva, just about how good he is. He's not my favorite fighter, but my favorite fighter is Tito Ortiz. He's awesome.
Me too.
I mean, he brings it all. He brings the just the talking ability, the fighting. I just love his cocky attitude. That's just me to a T. I love it.
That's right. And your buddy here did the Gravedigger several times.
Yeah, I saw those matches.
He's a big fan. Don't let him fool you. No, it's true. Don't job me out my video blog.
All right.
Anyway,
he's pretty good.
So no, that how about the old Pride days? Do you miss like watching Pride? I know you used to like that.
Well, I mean, it's to me the rules that they have in UFC right now are a little over the top. There's just too much stuff you can't do. I really like watching Pride, where you could just basically go balls to the wall and just go crazy, and that's what I like to watch, those type of fights.
Well, yeah, I agree. I like the whole Pride rules just because they didn't judge round by round. They judged the entire fight, and whoever tried to finish, they won. Because a lot of guys in the UFC, we just seen a fight this past weekend with CB Dalloway and Jason Miller. He just laid and prayed and basically laid on him the whole round and got a win. In Pride, that would have never happened. You would have got a yellow card. So I agree with you. What you think about Junior Dos Santos' performance this past weekend?
Well, I mean, he did exactly what we thought he was going to do. I mean, he's the best boxer in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, I agree.
And he proved it.
I agree.
Frank Mir, he should have went to take him down more instead of trying to stand up with him, and it just totally backfired in his face. But that's Frank Mir for you. I mean, he does that a lot. He did that with Brock Lesnar, Shane Carwin. You can't stand and box with these guys, but you do it anyway, and it makes your face look like a mangled mess.
Well, yeah. See, I think the problem with that fight was to try 2 takedowns. I think when he had him hobbling on his leg, the ones when he had him get staged, he was hobbling on the leg. They couldn't take a nice, should have elbowed him and then try to pull guard on him. I think that would have been better because we've seen Stephen Struve do that against LeVar Johnson, which was a good submission. But I think the whole card was good. I'm looking forward to the next card. Actually, your boy Anderson Silva.
I'm not saying he's
Chael's son.
Well, hold on. First off, from what I've heard, there's a chance that he might not even be able to make that fight. He might have a knee injury. But Anderson Silva's not my boy. But I'm just telling you right now, if I had to bet money on the best fighter in all of mixed martial arts, that's who I'm putting my money on.
Well, he is a good fighter, but everybody can be beaten. Take Rio Chuna with that flying knee bar heel hook that he did. That was great. Anyway, thank you for being part of my Ring Fever blog.
No problem.
And everybody, keep supporting MMA, boxing, pro wrestling, because Ring Fever, where the fans are the stars.